Okay, guys, thanks for joining. Welcome to the passive income meeting and info session. So I'll share a few slides about the passive income. Then after that, we'll take the question and answers. So without delay, I'll just ask a disclosure. So just take 1 minute to read this. So it's basically risk of investment and what are the returns. So you guys know about it. So next we'll go to agenda. So today's agenda will be how to make money using this strategy. What's the strategy used to make money? How to enter the trade? How to close the trade? What time you should get these trades? What time you need to put closing orders? How many contracts you need to buy? How to keep checking your trading journal? What's the exit point in case of loss? How frequent we need to take these trades? How are you qualified to trade this strategy? Is there any trial period? How can you join our Discord? So, sounds great. So before that, I just want to ask you. So hopefully you guys have some dream, right? I just copied from some other slides. So if you have a dream, generally somebody says that if you want to dream, then instead of small dream, dream something big, right? So you can always dream big, don't dream small. That's one thing. So if you have a dream, suppose you want to travel, that's a dream. But what is vision? Vision is like kind of you want to travel a country like UK or very specific. Similarly, you want to make some money, that's a dream. But how much you want to make money? How much? Suppose you say it's kind of a vision, you can say goal, okay, or some kind of stuff, right? So you can say, I want to make $2,000 per month or $5,000 per month in after 2 months or $10,000 per month after maybe 3 months or maybe after 1 year I should be able to make 30,000 per month. So that's kind of be very specific about the vision. You have a dream, you want to make more money for which you have joined. Okay, that's a good dream. But now you have to be clear how much you want to make money. That is very clear in your mind. So you cannot be a millionaire tomorrow or day after tomorrow if you are looking for that one. For that one, you can be, but you need big investment, right? So that's, and for that to achieve the vision or the goal, you need a system or kind of a, process, right? Once you process, you know the speed, like how frequent or how to achieve it, how frequent you can do it, how soon you can do it, all this stuff. Okay, those are the things will be in place. Then you take ownership or leadership on your own thing, what you are doing. Okay, so that's kind of your dreams, and you find opportunity. And this is one of the opportunity you find. That may be multiple, like hundreds of opportunities outside, but which one fits to you? Which one is easy to you? So first of all, I'll say that focus on these two. First, you have a dream, then you have a vision. Write down your goals. Like, okay, I want to make, this is January, starting from February, end of February, I want to make at least $2,000 per month or $5,000 per month. If that is the goal, then we'll see what you can do. Okay. Like, so if you have a dream is big, like suppose I'm in Accenture, I'm working, so I'm making a living, I have a limited income, I will have performance reviews. I have long working hours. Maybe not daily commuter. I'm traveling this week also. And promotion is not in our control. That is if you are working whatever you are doing. Suppose you are working for your company. But if you want to get rid of this one, then you have to mind dream in the life this side. You want to living a lifestyle, not a living. You want a financial independence, being your own boss, build a lasting legacy maybe for your kids, flexibility, freedom of time, take charge of my growth. If these are the things, something you want, then you have to seriously think of doing something which you can achieve. I'm not sure if you have a vehicle, but definitely this is something you can do. Now, In this passive income using excess SPX and XSP. So as you said that we are using passive income and we are using two tickers. One is SPX and one is XXP. I'm sure you guys know SPX. I'm not sure if you guys and you guys don't know about XXP. XSP is another symbol which is 1/10 of SPX. XSP is 1/10 of price of SPX. I can show you that one, right? And in this one, we are using 14 to 21 DT iron condors. It's a very safe strategy, it's very neutral strategy, but uh, you don't see like sometimes people complain, say that I made 300% profit, 400% profit, or 1000% profit. That you don't see it here. But what you see is a consistent profit. Okay. Have you heard about this kind of a slow and steady wins the race? This kind of a slow and steady. Okay. So XXP, why? Because no assignment. And we use 14DT on XXP. And SPX, this is also European style, no assignment and 21DT. Okay. And if you don't know how to trade iron condor, I have a video for that one. So you can use that one just to watch it and be ready. Okay. And what is an iron condor? I think it's a combination of CCS or PCS. CCS is call credit spread. PCS is put credit spread. If you see here, this is an example again. So here is the call credit spread and here is the put credit spread. So call side, I'm selling a 1 610, buying again 612. So that makes a spread. So selling lower, buying higher. In the put side, selling higher, buying lower. Like sell 592 put in the same expiration date and 590. This is a $2 spread. And so I am receiving 0.95 and it's a $2 spread. What is my risk? 2 minus 0.95 is 1.05 per contract. So 30 contracts is a $3,000 risk on this one. 3,000 something. Okay. So I can come back to this point, but this is a common sense. So when you combine call credit spread and put credit spread, that becomes your iron condor. Okay. And this is what we will be doing. Okay. And this is what iron condor you can find out from Google or something. This is how the neutral strategy works. Now, so you'll be seeing like, okay, I'll be trading SPX and XXP, then how many contracts I need? Okay. So in this one, I'm not sure if I have, oh, I missed it. Suppose you're starting with a 15,000, 15,000 balance. Okay. Starting balance I need is 15,000. Okay. So if I'm doing a 15,000, I'll be I'm expecting to make 3,710 if I'm trading only SPX and it's only one contract and 21 days. Suppose I have a 15,000, my margin will be used in a 10 days it is $6,500. Okay. That means how much balance left out of 15,000? 8,500. Okay. And still this is in my account, so I'm not using it, but hardly I can use it 6,500. At the end of the 20 or 30 days cycle, you are having 20 trading days average, so you'll be making 3,710. So you are getting 15,000, you are making 3,710. Okay. So it's almost um, kind of how much percentage? 20 to 30%, something like that. um, 20 something little bit more than 20% looks like, right? Because we have a lot of money left here balance. Okay. But this is the expectation. Okay. And this is about SPX. Now if you don't want to trade SPX and you want to trade XXP, same 15,000, and I'll be trading 8 contracts and I need some balance here. I don't want to let out of the balance here. I'm not using the whole 15,000. So I'm using 8,400 as a margin. What is my profit expectation? 6,720. And it's a 14 days expiry. Okay. But here the problem is, so here you'll get more money but little bit more risk. Okay. whereas the other one, it is little safer. I'll come back to that point. Okay. So, and day one, because till this point, you need up to 10 trading days, you should need this one because if suppose we didn't close, at least you need it up to 8,400. That's why these contract restrictions are there. So once you enter in the 10th trading days, you will be closing day one or day two, sometimes two, or I don't see three, but most of the time two. So you'll get your margin cleared. Okay. So if this is something you want to do, you are welcome. Okay. But suppose I want to mix and match. So this is called mix and match. Okay. Suppose I have 15,000, same I want to do SPX, I'm doing the one contract. So where I'm making 3,710, I'm blocking 6,500. But at the same time, I am using little bit leftover money here in the XXP. So that is three contracts. So I'm not going out. So 3,150. So total I'm using 9,650. And total I can expect from this one is 6230. This is kind of a little bit safe way. You're not losing much here and you're safe trading here SPX and I mix and match and gradually go increase. So this is the mix and match target you can have it. So either you trade safe and get 3710 or trade 8 contracts make 6,000 something or mix and match and makes this one. Okay. So this is kind of strategy or contract sizing you have to do. So you bring more. I have a cheat sheet. I'll come back to that. Now this is the cheat sheet. Okay. So now you can see this is the slab. Guys, I made it new yesterday. So just put these things, maybe you can refer it later on. So you are starting with the 15,000, you are trading one contract SPX, three contract XXP. You're using 9,650 as a margin, 6,230 is the profit, balance left is 5,350. That's the perfect starting point. Now you'll say I have 20,000, I have 25,000, I have 30,000, or I have 50,000. So if you have a 50,000, then expectation is you can make 25,000 per month. So that is almost 50% of your initial balance. Okay. Similarly, and why I'm showing this one because this is what we are making right now. Okay. And this percentage we are making. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So making. And here, why this strategy is working? Because time is in our favor. Okay. And iron condor works when the time is in your favor. Okay. So that's what we're capitalizing on the time decay. Okay, that's the thing we're doing. Okay, so as long as I have time in my side, then I am the winner. Okay, I can show you some statistics. But suppose you are bringing 20,000, said you don't have to ask me question. I can give you this cheat sheet later on. You have a 20,000, go blindly with this one. 25,000, go with this structure. 30,000, go with this structure and the expectation this one. Now let me ask you some, let me tell you something. Suppose you start with 15,000 month one. I suppose forgot to put these labels. I have to do that one. So 15,000, you started first month and suppose everything go well. So your next month balance is what? 20,000, 20, you are in this level, level 2. Okay. Now look at this. Second month, 20,000. Suppose this also goes well. So you are in which slab right now? Level. You are jumping one level. So level 2, you are going to level 4. In 1 month, you are jumping another level. That means you are, if you are not withdrawing the money, okay, I'll say not to withdraw money up to 50,000. So 30,000. So now level 3 is level 4. You are going with this one and making this. So around 45,000, right? So now again you're skipping two levels here from level 4 to level 6. Now at 45,000, if that also goes well, or it takes 1 month or 2 months, I'm saying hypothetically. So 45,000, you are at, I think, at this level, almost this level, right? And are you happy with this kind of money every month you're withdrawing, or you are happy with this one, or you are happy with this one, or happy with this one? You decide your thing. That's what I said. That what is your dream? What is your goal? Okay. So my ask is minimum 15,000, and are you happy with the 6,000 or 5,000 profit? then be happy. Suppose February month you make 5,000 or 6,000, be happy and target for the next one. If you are still, you are not in kind of a position in hurry, don't want to make 300% profit, 400% profit. And if you are trading, just dedicate this amount. Don't trade any stocks, any other stuff in this same account so that you can track properly and you can see the account growing. Okay. If you are mixing and matching, then you will not find the proper journal. And suppose you made 6,000 here and you lost another 2,000, 3,000 in another investment, then say, oh, this is not working. That's not the you should work. You can create a separate account for this one, track it. If it is working, then tell, hey, it is working. I'll keep continuing it. I have the people who are doing only this one. They're not doing anything else because they see the benefit of it. They see the future of it. You see here 1 month, 2 month, 2 months, second month, again third month, then fourth month. By fifth month, they are here, and not going further here. Okay, so this is the expectation we have. We are seeing the results right now. Okay, so and this is the cheat sheet of contracting. Anyone needs it, I'll give you later. Okay, so let me cover this one. So I'm come to this point if you have any questions, but let me cover this one. Okay, so that's the contract sizing information. Okay, and what is the time we are trading? As I said that already, some of you know that 4 p.m. EST market closes. But these are the index trading, SPX and XSP. Those are the index. So they trade 15 minutes more. That means you have a 15 minutes more window to take the trade. Okay. So that's why 4 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. EST. Sometimes the SPX trade I give a little bit earlier, so you can take it as earlier and feel you can feel the trade. Okay, and closing the trade, don't put the closing trade within the after you take the trade. Suppose there's still 5 minutes left, don't put the closing trade right away. Just after 4:15 close the trade, or next day before market open you can put the closing trade. Okay, so that's trade opening the trade time and closing the trade time. Okay, now passing in SPX XXP, so what profit percentage we are taking? In the XXP, we are taking 42% of the credit receipt, and the SPX we are closing at a 52% profit. So you'll see the most of the that's how we are winning and we're making a lot more money. We're closing little early because we are not targeting for 70%, 80%, 90%, or 100% profit. We are just closing because we need this kind of money and we keep doing it again and again and again. Okay, so that's why. So if you are trading with me, I'll guide you with this one now. And where do I post my trade? So these are the trades were posted in the Discord channel. I'll show you. In the Discord channel, there is something called 14 days trade and 21 days trade. That's a passive income program. And you have to join the Discord to get this. And I can give you the approval for the try. I'll come back to that point. And you'll see something like this. Nowadays, I'm not posting the screenshot, but if you need, I can put the screenshots also, first one or two trades. Once you're comfortable, you don't need the screenshot. And here are the some options strat journaling. We did it. One RR is doing a fantastic job. So he's one of our existing traders. So he put all this information in the option strat. I copied them. So whatever the trades we are taking, he's putting them. So this is based on the 10 contracts, okay, on the SPX, okay. So you see whatever you see more than 52%, they are already closed. You see 76% is called closed, 78% is closed. This is closed, this is closed, this is closed. Even this is also closed. Even February 3rd, it is closed. We are waiting for the 4th, 5th, 6th, all these things to be closed now. So you see here, so how the possibilities, right? And you can see the tracks and something. If you want, we can also share these things with you if you have a proper account with the option strat. Okay, this is on the option strat. Then we have this one. This is the recent for the all the things I'm closing on the XXP kind of for the January kind of stuff. And you can see we are making some good. It's based up 25 contracts each. So you can see that these are the profits. We had some losses, then we recovered in some other trades. We took some revenge trades, we covered them up, then gradually it is going ahead. So at the end of the day, we are definitely positive. Okay. And here is the SPX journal. So if you see SPX, We don't have a loser yet, and I'm not lying it. You can ask the existing traders here in a few minutes. So these are the closings. I started from because it takes some time. So these are the some time closing times we have. One to, for the whole January, you can see here. So far it's 100% winning rate. Okay. We don't have the loser yet, but that doesn't mean that we will not have it. If we will have it, then we'll work on it. Okay, but so far we don't have it. Okay, and this is based on two contracts, SPX two contracts. Imagine if I put five contracts or 10 contracts here, then how the things will go. Okay. Okay. There are some useful links I'll share later on. So the performance sheet, then the calculation sheet. If you want to calculate your contract sizing, I can give you that Excel sheet. I think this one I can share. And okay, qualification. So first of all, first question I think I already asked you guys, but if you already know it, do you know how to trade iron counter? Ask yourself. If you don't know, I'll share you the. This is not a big deal. Okay. But the big deal is the platform. So if you are in Canada, then you have to check with your country. I think there is a interactive broker which gives you authorizations to trade iron counter. I have one or two guys who are already trading with me. They are able to do that. So better check with them. And the good thing is, I think. Interactive broker allows you to take trades even in the night, SPX also. So that's why that guy also takes some advantages because here they don't do it, E-Trade and TOS. But interactive broker does that. So that is a good advantage for you. Even in the night also, you can close it if you see the profits. Okay. Because nowadays they're trying to do it at 24 hours. Okay. And the next one is, will you be able to trade with a capital of 15K or more? If you don't bring 15K, I'll say that take some time and you don't start now. And if you have it, then I will welcome you at least 15. More, I'll say comfortable is 25K and or if you still want, but I'll say to start with 25K, see how the performance or 15K, how the performance, then you can bring the money later on more. And trades are taken as I said that 4 p.m. EST to 4:15 EST. And are you available to take this trade at this point? If all 4 points are above, we'll able to start trading immediate. Okay. If not ready, suppose your broker is not ready, you are ready for this one, you are good with this one, but your brokerage is not allowed, your funding is not done, then I'll say wait. Okay. Because I am giving you a trial period for the 2 weeks. Okay. So you don't want to waste your trial period. Okay. If your brokerage account is not ready for the trading iron condor, then I'll say wait for that one, let it open, then tell me, hey, my brokerage account is ready. I want to start the trial. Then I can give you the trial. But if it is ready, then I can give you the trial right away today itself. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I think this came up. Okay, so a lot of people ask me, so let me be clear on this one. This is very low in the market. Okay, so SPX, if you want to trade only SPX, which is kind of 100%, it's more chances of winning. So that's 3,000. XSP still you want 3,000. Or if you want both of them combination, then there's a deep discount here, 3,500. Okay, it's up to you what you do after the trial period. You can say it, okay, and you can claim this part of your business expense, okay. And after 2 weeks, you think you are smart and you don't need my service, okay. That's up to you. So, but what you'll get here is kind of a coach or some guide as well as some community. You can ask questions if something goes wrong, what tricks you are using to things, how to cover your losses or something. So that's a always and it's easily, if you don't pay me, you are going to pay your anyway to government taxes, right? They will charge you anyway because if you don't pay it, suppose you make 50,000 and you are not paying me, you are paying the tax on 50,000 anyway. But if you pay me, you can deduct that amount, 50,000 minus 3,000 or 3,500, so 47,000. You pay the taxes on 47,000, not on the 3,000. Okay. So that's up to you. So, and you know that, so best possible things, they need a coach and they need a guidance. They need a guide. Okay. So if you are think you're smart, you can do it on your own. Go ahead, no problem. Everybody has their own opinion, but I'll say that stay close. And even this is very small. Other guys charge 6,000, 7,000, but I don't want to, but I want you to success. But kind of money you see, I show you, If you want those kind of things, then I should stay with the community and continue this one. Right. Okay. So these are some testimonials. I don't have to go through this. And okay. So now you can go back to the question and answer. Still, I have recording going on. So go ahead. I'm open for the question and answers, guys. You can unmute yourself.
Ravi,
Yeah.
so you had no loss since you start SPX.
Yeah, that's right. Mhm.
So how long you been doing SPX?
Last 2 months.
2 months. And how about XSP?
That had some losses. I showed you, right?
Mhm.
Where is that? Yeah. I had some losses for 3 trades.
No, like the back-to-back losses in a month. Like, is there any like 2 days, 2 months in a row, 3 months in a row?
This one XXP, this is a complete new strategy. The one
Uh-huh.
previously you might have it, so that is not there. So here we are having 14 days. So that started 2 months, 3 months back. So on the 3 months, I have only these 3 trades losses. Okay, I just took the one closing with the January, so I didn't take the closing of December. Okay, so if you
Mhm.
want, I can show you that Excel sheet. But here, so these are the only 3 losses I had in this last 2 months. Little bit more than 2 months trade. Okay. Mhm.
Or could be the market is in our favor, or
No, because I am waiting for 14 days, right? So up to 14 days, I am waiting for long days. So that means I started mine in November. So I'm closing them in the kind of a November middle or December 1st. So that's taking some time. Similarly, SPX, I have to wait for 15 days, 14 days to see the profits. Okay. So, and it's a waiting period. So that means once I start it, then it's every day. Okay.
so you said cut the losses at 50%.
No, I'm taking the profit at 50%.
Okay, now how about the loss? Like you hold till expiration?
No, I'll not. I'll see that if it is, there are some exit criterias. Okay.
Mhm.
So one might be loss percentage, the other might be how deep I'm in the money, and
Mhm.
how bad it is going to be. So it's based on the chart analysis and stuff. If I see it is going out of my control, I don't have time, it's kind of stop. So then maybe we close it and take the revenge trade. Mhm.
So like you have only 2 months history with like 14 days and 21 DT, right?
Yeah, if you prefer this as safe, yeah, this is the one you can go for it. Mhm.
Like the based on your experience, like this is more like profit making and like less risk compared to the zero DT.
Of course, this is much less risk than zero DT. Yes.
But the concern is like you have multiple trades in a row, right?
That doesn't matter. You have expiration, right? You have 21 days expiration and you still have time, so you can take it. So.
It can be like in a very bad situation where market goes only one way, like 4 5 days in a row.
Yeah, even if market goes in one way for a few days in a row, you still have time. And they said that we'll exit the trade and get the new trade so that market,
Mhm.
give the market some time and some more pause, some more room to grow.
Just if
Hmm?
I have my account ready and like I want to do the paper trade.
Yeah, if you can do the paper trade, you're welcome. If you want to do the real trade, you're welcome. Because you can trade only one ticker and say go for it.
Okay, thanks.
Harsha, do you have any questions? Mhm.
No, I think you answered all my questions through the chat itself. Um, I do have Questrade account, brokerage account, which doesn't provide all the services that I need. So I've opened a new account from Interactive Brokers. So the money that I put in there is on hold for a week. So as soon as
Mhm.
that's cleared, then I should be able to reach out to you, and then you can give me the trial period. So after the trial period, you charge how much? Like $500 a year? Is that right?
No,
Sorry, maybe I missed.
this is the one.
Oh, okay, okay, got it. 3,500. Okay,
Yeah, that's the mix and match. So if you want, so
yeah,
this is the final, and you love it, this strategy. Okay. So basically,
got
what
it.
people, I'm managing few accounts and they all are going nice. So kind of my target is basically to give at least make 10 to 15K. That is the sweet point. Okay.
Yeah,
So, but so far we crossed this and level one, level two. We are going to level four right now. Okay.
okay.
So that means you are skipping 1 month, one level ahead. And this is very safe. So because that's why very safe, and I'm having enough thing, enough days, enough money to do
Hmm.
mm, trade any extra trades or revenge trade or replacement trades. Okay.
Okay,
One
okay,
guy,
sounds good.
so some guys are making this much. Some accounts are like this. They're right now making this. Some accounts are making this. Okay. Some accounts are making, I think a few accounts are making somewhere in this range. Okay. So, yeah, but we'll go ahead.
What made you to go with like 14 DT and 21 DT? Like
Yeah,
I
the one thing I understood is you need some time, okay, for these things to work. You need some time. So basically, you have to give some room for this to grow. And if you don't give the room, so kind of it goes against you. So and the quicker the money, like the more quicker you make the money, the quicker also it loses, right? So that's why I'm giving more time. Also, I reduce the profit percent instead of 60 70 percentage, I reduced to 42%. So I'm closing it faster. So that's another thing.
okay. And if I have everything ready, like how do I start my trial?
Okay, I'll give you the trial after the meeting and
Okay.
I'll add you to the group. You can see the trades. And once you take the trade, just give me a green signal or tick mark that okay, you took the trade. So that I know that you started the trading and
Hmm.
able to and any problems or questions you better ask in the group instead of individual chat so that whatever question you have, others will can get help. Okay.
So what you suggest start with XSP or SPX in a trial period? Like
Because you're a trial period, I'll suggest both. Okay. And but if you want to a safe, then I'll say
oh,
that
but how, like I don't know, like I have some kind of like difficulties to fill in the XSP. No, XSP. The fill is not like that quicker compared to SPX.
you you